Hello everyone, welcome to QUARANT-INK Day 25. Kia ora everyone, this is Hey Johanna. Welcome to Day 25 of QUARANT-INK. I must say, I didn't think I'd get this far, so I'm pretty happy about that. Today's prompt is glitch. I'm really excited for this one, so let's get into it. Day 25's prompt was glitch, and oh, this was right up my alley. I hardly even had to do any thumbnail sketches. I knew immediately I wanted to draw a portrait with some kind of glitching, displaced shapes, and maybe a little pattern or something. This was actually more difficult than I was imagining, however. When you have these shapes cut out of a picture and moved slightly, you have to remember that the proportions must remain consistent, and that's actually quite a tricky thing to draw, because your understanding of form and proportions is being warped a bit. You have to imagine it like you've physically cut a chunk out of a photo, moved it, and pasted it to a different place on the image. I had to get out my iPad and cut it out and move around my reference photo and basically create my thumbnail sketch on there because I just couldn't do it just by myself. I couldn't wrap my head around where all the bits and pieces and details had to go. But having a reference helped a lot. The reason I said this is right up my alley is because I tend to draw portraits for one thing, but more importantly, I like to add an element of abstract geometrical interest or pattern to my pieces. If you ever look back at any of my works, 9 times out of 10 the subject will be on a background of some shape, or else there'll be some abstract pattern somewhere in the piece, or sometimes I'll just draw geometric lines all over the finished piece. This prompt was perfect for exactly this kind of thing. The more abstract and geometric, the better really, because the weirder it gets, the more glitchy it looks, and I love that. Funnily enough, I have never properly tried to make any of my pieces glitch art, which is a real thing by the way, look it up, but after this piece I was in love with what I created and I just started getting so many ideas of all the pieces I could do in the future, incorporating a glitch style into my own style. So if in like a year my art is just entirely glitch art with abstract shapes and weird, slightly broken looking images, just know that basically that all came from this day, the 25th of April, when I sat down to do a drawing and got the best prompt ever. Also, I know by the time that this is released, it'll be a few days late, but the 25th of April was, of course, Anzac Day. I just wanted to mention this because it is quite an important day in New Zealand for the history of the country and what the anniversary represents for the nation. It's our national day of remembering the troops who died in World War I, and I feel a little weird being so far away now on one of the most, I don't want to say patriotic days because it's not patriotism, but it is an important day. And no one in the world knows that. So if you're not from New Zealand or Australia, there's a quick fact of the day for you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Glitch. So here is the end result of day 25 using the prompt glitch. What's great about this one is that it's kind of simple, and on the whole it didn't take too much effort or design or anything, but it just looks awesome. I really love it. Thank you so much for joining me today for QUARANT-INK Day 25. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Kia ora everyone, have a wonderful evening and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!